Hey, what's up everybody? This is Royce from Pedal Metal. Welcome to my channel. Tonight's video is just going to be a quick one, possibly. Got this miter saw in the mail and kind of anxious to see what this is like. This was under 60 US dollars, and we shall see what the... I paid a little more because the other ones apparently were coming directly from China and would be taking quite a while, I guess, to get here. So I paid a few bucks more to get it shipped in a day. I don't know why the box is wet on the bottom. Never a good sign. But I wanted a miniature miter saw or table saw. I still might get a little table saw as well for hobby purposes. So we shall see. Had pretty decent reviews for the most part. Now there's so many different ones when you look on Amazon. Some are in orange plastic, which really doesn't help anything appearance wise. It looks really chintzy. This one, the black one, I think looks a lot nicer, and it had pretty good reviews. I don't know what the difference is on some of them, but they seem to be very similar. So this one has a toothed metal blade already in there, and it does come with a fiber. I don't know if it's a type of fiberglass or what this regular cutoff wheel here is. Comes with one of them. It's 3/8 arbor size, which is pretty standard. Oh, this is nice. They give you 2 new brushes for the motor and some springs there. That's kind of nice to have. And some tools. I don't know what this... So that's a safety switch here, I'd assume. So we could try it out and see. So you can go up to 0 to 45 degree angles. I mainly wanted it to be able to cut some of this brass tubing that I have, because it's so hard. This is the one I'm looking for. It's so hard to cut with my little miter box and saw. It just takes a while. So I don't know. I guess I ought to put this blade in if I'm doing the brass, because I think this is mostly just for wood. How do you change the blade though? Well, unplug it to be safe there. Let's see here. How do you get this off? Oh, it just flips up, I believe. That blade is very sharp. They already bumped into it, and you can feel. How does this come off of there? There, just slides off. Interesting, interesting. How do you lock it? Maybe take this cover off, I guess, next. Aha. So that's why you get this other wrench here to hold it. I'd assume, right? Is that a hole for Allen? That doesn't fit there, does it? How do you lock it? Looks kind of like it's keyed. It fits there. So I guess you get to hold it like that and then go back over to this side. And now you should be able to... There, okay. I was going to say, got to be able to lock it somehow. Not sure if it matters which way that's supposed to go. Like that, I guess. Sure doesn't give you much leeway there to put that on there. Like not much of a ridge. If that's the right terminology. Collar, I guess. Would that be the proper terminology? Not much of a collar there. See, it doesn't want to stay. Got to keep it upright so it doesn't topple over, I guess. All right, let me flip it this way now. Try to get a better hold on this. Nah. This is kind of annoying changing that. I should have had something a little easier to there. Get this back in there. A little button or something would be nice to lock it. I'm already getting annoyed. But we're almost done. Hopefully. This just keeps sliding my way. It's so oily, slippery, the little wrench. Alright, now I can tighten that. Okay, now this. All right, now we can play with it, hopefully. So you got to hold this button in here to bring it down. I don't want to do that much. Let's come back a little bit. Maybe a little bit more than that. Okay, why is it not running? Oh, okay. That scared me. So you got to push that button. It scared me a little bit. Cool. It's not very loud, which is nice. I don't know. Did I just do that bad cut job? I think I did. But that could be filed off there. Let's see here. I don't know if I like that. Seems kind of awkward, like trying to figure out what you need lengthwise. It doesn't really do a good follow through though. The rest of the way, I don't know if I like that. Why is it? Let's bring it down once and see. So this could probably, can this be moved out? No, guess not, right? So that can't be moved out towards the user. I don't know if I like, it seems like this should be over further or towards the, yeah, so you can't bring it towards you. Let's see if we get something else that we can cut. Do I else. Don't even know what this goes to here. But the clamp could be better, that's for sure. The clamp is kind of wishy-washy there. I'm not sure I like how that doesn't seem to go down the whole way. Is it supposed to do that? You would think it would go down a little. Did not like that white plastic on there, I don't think. You would think it would come down a little closer to finish out the cuts. Anyway, I think I'll be okay for some things. I should try the wood too. Maybe we could find a piece of wood. I should do that before I took the other blade out. That probably would have been helpful. Like, how is it cutting styrene? Something this small, it's probably not gonna work very well. Just doesn't. I think it's not gonna work very well. So maybe just the larger tubing and things. I guess if you wanted to bring it up higher, you could lay something flat in there, but then you'd have to have that to be perfect width, or the same width as the item you're trying to cut. And then you're off your cut though if you move it at all. So that's a pretty thick brass tube there. I probably didn't need to rotate that at all, but all right, well, gives you guys an idea. I don't know how good it's going to be, but I guess for 50 bucks, what do you really expect? So if you want to do a 20-degree angle, you could do that. It's not really staying very well there. All right, just thought I'd show that to you guys. I don't know if I'm going to mail this back or not. I'll probably hold on to it. It might be good for making small, for cutting 45s, smaller things. Just wish it followed. I wish this here came down. Is there a way to adjust that? I wish that came down a little further. I bet you I could cut some of this off. Let's see, where's the bump stop at? It's hitting right here on there, so I probably could grind some of that off, and here perhaps, or just on this side, looks like. So I could probably grind some of that off, maybe then it would come down a little more flush. Just needs modified a little bit, I think. But other than that, I think for doing smaller tubing and stuff, it'd probably work fine. Okay, I'm going to switch it back to the wood blade. I did file off a little bit of the post on the bottom there to see if it will drop down a little further. This is marked for rotation here, so that goes to the front. Oops, the supplied wrenches are really, really slippery. Cover is going back on. All right. Sweet. Still not cutting the whole way through. It's like just, well, definitely doing better than the, I guess the larger the piece you have, the better it would be for the plunge. You gotta be careful there too. Like I nicked, if you wanted to have that to be usable, I nicked that coming off. So you'd want to be careful. There, that was clean. All right, so that's about it, I think, for this review. It's pretty cool, I think, for what I paid for it. Definitely will come in handy, I think, for small items, and it'd be nice to be able to miter things. And seems like it did a pretty nice cut there. Like I said, I did. Let me unplug it before I stick my fingers anywhere near it, just because I don't trust it. But I did shave off just with a file. I think I might do a little more here in this bump stop on the bottom right here. I'm thinking take a little more of that off, and I could get a hair deeper plunge on for my small brass rods, because I didn't really like how it wasn't doing a complete follow through. But that's it for that video, this video I should say, and hope you guys like that. I think it's pretty cool. It's nice to give it a try. I don't know how often I'll use it. I have a feeling I'll use it more for smaller wood things than metal, but you never know. Something like this could really come in handy though. So that's my little new cutoff wheel, and I will put the link down below for it if you guys are interested in that. I think for the price it was not bad. If you're willing to wait to have it come directly from China, I think you can usually get them for like $5 more. I mean, $5 less, $5 to $10 less. I paid a little more to get it directly from Amazon, and I had it on the back porch the next morning when I ordered it that night, so can't really beat that. It was like a 12-hour shipping window or something crazy. All right, if you like that, give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you're not a subscriber, please consider it's free, and it can't be free. And until next time, I will see you guys later. You guys have a good night. Talk to you soon. Any questions or comments, post them down below. I'd love to hear what you think about this. I still might get the little table saw too. There's a little table saw that's pretty freaking sweet that I had seen, but I just got to research them a little more. All right, talk to you guys soon.